You say, well, where does the baby come from? And the mother will say, the stork brings it. Kind of like a joke. But now we have this is the physical-chemical, physical-chemical view of where a baby comes from. So man, who is A plus G sub 1, which is his germs is half of his germ cell, his sperm, plus the woman B, who has her eggs or half of a genome. So they chemically react, they form a married couple, AB, and then their sperm and the egg, or the germ cell 1 and germ cell 2 combine in the womb, and eventually forms the baby, which becomes a new chemical species. And this is brought about by the Gibbs free energy, which is some of the enthalpy less the temperature and the temperature change that brought about the reaction, and plus heat or temperature of the system times the entropy change at the boundary of the system, either going in or out. So, Mirza, can you explain at what point in this reaction does the soul come in?
First of all, we have to start from the basic amino acid.
Basic what?
Amino acid.
Amino acid?
Yeah, amino acid.
You're saying that when
The protein will have to be formed.
you're talking you're talking about thousands of years ago?
Yeah, unless you say how the DNA and the RNA form, we cannot proceed with life processes. Life processes are induced when the DNA or a protein gets chirality.
Okay, I get what you're saying.
We cannot imagine about life unless we explain what is chirality.
Okay, let me bring up another diagram. I'm going to show DNA and RNA so we can talk about it then. So you're saying that, let's see here.
It appears that you have the whole world in your
So this is what's called the evolution timeline. Now here we have.
I don't know where you got the driving force. But you are driving it. Where you got the driving force, I don't know. But you are the driving force.
Yeah, this is a new way of presenting for me. This is my first time doing this. So I've given maybe about 100 lectures, but I had to buy this equipment, this screen, and I had to buy the projector, and then I had to figure out a way to get the lecture on the projector in Pakistan. So I brought my Apple TV, so connected through your Wi-Fi in your house. I connect the phone to the Wi-Fi and the Apple TV to the Wi-Fi, and then that connects to the internet. So right here I can project to the screen and search very fast, pull information fast. So it goes very fast this way. Compared to the old days, people used to take PowerPoint and they would just say, okay, here's the next PowerPoint, here's the next PowerPoint, and you just fall asleep. So anyways, here we go. This is the evolution time. Here's the Big Bang, 13.7 billion years ago. So do you believe this happened? Do you believe
happened.
You believed in the Big Bang?
It happened.
Oh, okay. So then you're talking about...
It happened at a time when the quantum of finite energy, quantum of finite was extracted from the infinite.
Okay. So quantum of, over here we have the quantum. Quantum of, let's take a look here. So you're saying that a quantum, say this again. Here's the start of the Big Bang. And say that again. Use your pointer and point here. Explain where these quantums are. This is the start of the Big Bang here, inflation.
Yeah, this is the Big Bang.
Yeah.
Okay. At the point of a Big Bang, a finite quantity, finite quantum
Here,
of energy.
let's get your, we got it backwards here. There you go.
Finite quantum of energy, finite quantity of quantum of energy was extracted, or
Finite.
was ordered, or was ordained to take a shape, and that finite energy.
And that occurred right here.
Yeah, that finite energy.
And this is the finite energy right here.
Yeah.
And this is the infinite over here.
This quantum has taken the shape of the cosmos.
Okay.
The cosmos in the making was all proton and heat.
Okay,
So energy was being converted into mass at the Big Bang.
Okay, so let's go. Now we got the universe is starting to cool. We've got 10 to the minus 32 seconds after the bang. Quarks and leptons and bosons form.
At the Big Bang, and then started all these particles.
So now that
It's still particles.
particles. So 100 seconds after the bang, protons formed,
Yeah.
comprised of 2 up quarks and 1 down quark. Neutrons formed, and then hydrogen formed. Now we're going to helium formed, but several minutes after the
This is
bang.
nucleosynthesis.
Huh?
Nucleosynthesis starts
Yeah.
immediately.
You believe in this?
Yes.
Okay. So lithium formed a few minutes after the bang, and then we've got carbon to iron formed about 13.5 billion years ago. Then we have cobalt formed, hydrogen molecules formed. Then we have superclusters in the galaxy started forming. Then we have local groups of galaxies. Milky Way was where we are. And here we are, here's the Milky Way, where Earth is right here. At 13.2 billion years ago, the Milky Way formed. And then here's the Earth.
At that stage, you see,
Huh?
it was the Milky Way, and when the sun got out of the Milky Way, it is the type of reaction between proton and the solids that were formed. That started.
But I didn't understand.
About 4.3 billion years.
I didn't understand what you said here. You said when the what?
At about 4.3 billion years starts when the sun came, sun separated.
Separated from what?
From the other masses,
Okay.
along with the other galaxies. Sun, the solar galaxy.
Yeah,
galaxy.
the sun formed 4.6 billion years
Yeah.
ago, according to the nebular hypothesis.
That's where it happened.
Okay.
Here it started the reaction between the proton and the solids that had already been formed at this stage.
Okay, well, let's go, keep going until we get to
The solid contain silicates and carbonates.
Okay.
and all those
Let's keep moving until we get to RNA, because you said that's where the soul forms. So here's the Earth. That's the molecular formula for the Earth with all the number of atoms. Mostly oxygen, E to the power of 50, and iron and silicon are the 3 main elements in the Earth. Then we have 4.4 billion years ago water formed. Then we have methane, ammonia, methanol. And now we have DTA started
Yes,
forming.
they came at just around. In the first instance, it was the hydrides.
Mhm.
All of them were hydrides. The water, the methane, the ammonia, the methanol. They were only the lighter molecules. But the first one was water,
Mhm.
and the reaction with water, between water and the carbides and the nitrides and the borides, all that started later, and therefore that the formula that is there.
Mhm.
No, the one about that,
Yeah.
yeah, that formed, that had already formed.
Yeah.
But when this stage was reached, the reaction between the proton and proton at that time, and these metals,
Yeah.
that started. This metal already had iron bond, carbon bond, that means the carbide,
Mhm.
nitrogen bond, the nitrides,
Okay.
the borides.
Let's go to get to RNA here. So now we're at some stage here. We got to the point where we have molecules such as C14, H to the 10, silicon. We started getting animated molecules, DTA, which is 9,10 dithioanthracene. And then we have molecules such as, we started getting animation. AQ is a molecular carrier, carries 2 CO2 bundles. So here we start, do you think of these things as alive or just animation, Mirza? Do these things have soul? Because this is something created in the laboratory, DTA. And when you heat it on a surface, it walks. And they've created these at the University of, see how it's moving here? They created these in the University of California. So do these things have soul?
This walking molecule will not be there unless you have the amino acids. And
You have what?
The amino
acids.
amino acid. Unless you have the amino acids, and then the DNA and the DNA has to form.
No, this is a molecule that exists right now in California. This is a silicon. This is
have to be organized.
This is a copper surface, and it has.
Will have to be organized. You see, after you have formed the methane, the hydrides, I mean, after you have formed the hydrides, then starts the reaction between the nitrogen hydride, nitrogen that is ammonia, and the other hydrides.
Okay.
That gives you the chain.
Okay.
That results into the first amino acid.
Okay, but I'm just speaking in terms of just this one molecule right here. They make these in California. They're called synthetic walking molecules. They synthesize them in the laboratory. This is copper, the gold ones. The A and B are the sulfur legs, and this is the CH rings. And if you put these on a surface of copper atoms, they move, as long as you add heat. So in your opinion, does this walking molecule have a soul?
I don't believe in that this molecule being formed in the initial stage.
Okay.
A chain.
It was formed like 5 years ago, not in the
A chain of that kind, with carbon, hydrogen, and nitrogen.
Okay.
That has to form.
All right. Let's go to so now we're going to go forward here. Now we're up to urea. Urea, you've got your amino acids. So now you're saying the soul is going to form after the amino acids, right? So we got the amino
You
acids.
see, let me tell you.
Okay, here's the RNA and DNA.
The monomer has to form.
Uh-huh.
The monomer will lead to a dimer, and the dimer will lead to a trimer. So that is going to take place, and the amino acid will be formed in the meantime.
Okay,
Various reactions are taking place among the hydrides.
Yep. So let's take a look at this here. So now we've got.
Yes, that's right.
So now.
Unless you form that,
Okay.
and that gives you some sort of energy, so that chirality is introduced.
Okay. So.
Then the whole chain will start.
Okay. So somewhere.
Because polymerization. After this, it will be polymerization. This is right. A chain of that kind, of several kinds, may start. There will be carbon chain, there will be carbon nitrogen, there will be carbon nitrogen. So all that type of thing will form.
Okay.
Depends on the energy availability.
Okay. So according to your opinion, somewhere within this time period, the soul formed. That's correct.
This is all going on. This is all going on. This is right. But it will only take place when chirality has been introduced somehow.
When what?
Chirality.
Energy. Kinetic energy.
This chain also must move.
Yeah. Move.
So that the DNA start working.
Okay.
the DNA and the RNA.
Okay.
This is possible when a layered structure is available.
Mhm.
So it may have found somewhere at some such place like the clay
Yeah.
or the or the graphite.
Okay.
They have the layered structure.
Okay.
And the vermiculite like layers, the micas, they have the carbon introduced in between.
Okay. Let me ask you a question. Some people say right here that DNA is the first living molecule. So we can click on that. I can show you who says that. Let's see here. DNA, living molecule.
Yeah, no, but my question is, this is a dead molecule, this is a dehumanized body, dehumanized system.
Yeah.
So far that has been a dehumanized system.
Uh-huh.
But at that interface in a molecule, in a molecular structure like that of vermiculite or any mica, in those layered structure there is pressure, there is temperature, and there is carbon, and there is hydrogen, and then and the water is there.
Okay, let's go forward here. So now we're up to myoglobin. So myoglobin, and we're at the virus level. Do any of these things have soul? What about the virus?
It will, all sorts of reactions will be possible. Once the polymerization starts, then all sorts of reactions are possible. But only those molecules will reproduce. The crystals will reproduce, right? Quartz does not, it is a crystal coming out of it, and quartz grows.
Yeah.
So there is, we cannot say that it is life, but it has life, but near enough. The crystallization process is near enough life process, but it does not have the reality.
Okay. Well, let's get back to how we got into this question. So the question was, during the reaction for a formation of a baby, what point does the soul go into the baby? So you told me to go to RNA and DNA. So you went to RNA and DNA, and so far you say you haven't said yes or no. Soul comes in here, unless there is some kind of movement of the phospholipid. So I want to know when you told me to come here, so I'm going to go forward until we get to the human. So now we're up to probacteria A, probacteria B. So supposedly, according to 4.2 billion years ago, the first bacteria formed, probacteria. And we have atoms and molecules form the first molecular cell, or a cell with a membrane. And that was at 4.2 billion years ago. Now at 3.9 billion years ago, we have fossilized evidence that shows that bacteria was stored in resin. So now we have what a lot of people say is the first living thing. Now does the bacteria have soul? People say bacteria are alive.
Yeah, bacteria will grow, but first it should be the virus.
Huh?
First it should be the smallest living particle, like the virus. The virus has a certain amount of life.
Virus, yeah, virus is right here. So here's the virus. So you say the virus has the soul.
Yeah, this is where it starts. This is right. Hemoglobin has not formed. Myoglobin will not form. Unless and the virus will also not form unless you have passed through that stage in which some nucleation is possible.
Okay.
Once you have the nucleus and you have sufficient energy, and for that matter the catenation and also polymer formation has taken place.
Okay, so here's fossilized bacteria from Australia. So this one has soul. Now we have.
That's the crucial point.
Okay. What about
the cyanobacteria? After all those things, the cyanobacteria will be formed.
so
That will be formed out of catenation and out of polymerization reactions. Then and which life having been introduced. chirality having been introduced, the DNAs will form, and those DNAs of the different kinds of different chirality, they will merge. Now the female will have one type of chirality, the male will have another type. Both of them are going to be created.
Okay.
One will react with the other.
So here we are.
Then there will be more of catenation, more of polymerization.
Okay, so
That polymerization reaction will be introduced in various ways and with different wavelength of energy. Then it will give different life forms. But the life form of the minute particle has to start from somewhere. It cannot be a bacteria. It has to be a virus.
Okay. So the fish right here has a soul. Fish has soul. Okay. So now we're gonna go farther. The fish formed the walking fish when we have amphibian, reptile, and this was 2.5 million years ago. We have the 220 million years ago, the triconodont formed. Then the shrew formed at 100 million years ago. And there's the molecular formula. Then we have the lemur. Then we have old world monkey, chimpanzee, 3.7 million years ago. Then we have Homo habilis, Homo erectus, 1.8 million years ago. Then we had the first early human that could speak, 500,000 years ago. Then we have Indians formed 550. This is what's so funny? This is all from DNA evidence. Then we have people populated Australia.
These are modifications and modification introduced by variation in energy.
But all of these people have the soul. That's right. That's correct. There we go. Scandinavians formed 1,200 years ago.
You see, it all depends. This one is different from this one because of the environmental condition. The environment, the amount of energy available here, the amount of energy available is different. The type of water, the type of water containing more of deuterium and more of tritium, and then deuterium. Now, tritium has radioactivity. It is induced with so the places where the water has more of tritium will have something like that, like this one.
Okay, but let's just focus on the soul, because that's what we're talking about here. So let's say, in your opinion, does the Scandinavian, the Alaskan, and the North American, do they all have the same soul, or they have different soul?
Have
different kind of soul?
You will have to go for the analysis of the water in terms of the isotopes, because that is making a difference. The tritium has lived its age. It's coming down. There is lower amount of tritium.
Okay.
That induces a chain. The chain that can catenate, that can also dissociate. There is affinity. There is also dissociation.
All right. Well, let's go to the next.
It will all depend on the amount of energy available.
All right. Well, let's go to the next.
Available to induce a certain reaction. When water was formed, it had only H2O, no DTO.
I think I get your general.
DTO is started, and then the tritium started.
Sorry.
In the initial stages, there was too
Hey,
much.
how are you doing?
I'm doing great.
Who are you? My name is Libb.
Okay, my name is Nadeem and I am his brother.
Oh,
He's
brother.
his grandson.
Oh, you have lots of grandsons. Look at this. You are very.
I was actually trying to take my time out and to just meet you, but I have actually started my own business regarding this digital marketing agency.
What kind of marketing?
Digital marketing.
Oh, okay, nice.
All the online business.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Oh, no.
We were discussing
So-
yesterday about that online shopping here.
The what?
We were discussing yesterday about online shopping here.
Yeah, online
You
shopping.
told-
Yeah.
We have been like the company in which I'm working right now.
Yeah.
So we have been working with the US, with the UK,
Uh-huh.
and the salesperson over there.
Yeah.
They just pitch the clients over there, and we just bring their presence online.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm going to be doing some online marketing for our smart home mailbox company in the next couple months.
Okay.
Yeah, we're doing, so we've got these, we've got, I'll show you here.
He has the whole world in his hand.
So you live there in Chicago.
We live in Chicago, yeah.
Okay.
So this is my company here, mailkit.com,
Uh-huh.
and we sell smart package mailboxes like this. So we, right now these are our first lineup, and we're getting a new lineup coming in, but
So
we-
this is your own personal company.
yeah, this is but I'm partnered with somebody in the UK.
Oh.
After I'm done here, I'm flying to London.
Is it some kind of like packing and moving type of business? Something
No, no.
related to that, or?
No, we install these in the front of people's house. So this is how they work here. I'll show you.
Regarding
here.
security.
See Libb Thims right here?
Okay.
So this, I'll show you a video how they work here.
Okay. It looks like a mailbox, right?
Yeah.
Secured mailbox.
This is our YouTube page right here.
Okay.
And I'll give you an example of how they work. What's going on, everybody? This is Libb Thims. Today we're going to take a look at Bale Cube model Rise Block Large we just installed. Basic features are that it accepts the package that's 9 by 17 by 12. So the problem in America right now, when you order something online from Amazon, they take these boxes right here and they just sit them on your porch. And about 1 out of 10 boxes get stolen.
Oh.
Because they don't knock on your door and give them to me like here, they just leave them on the porch.
Oh.
So this is what the problem is. So I'm running a company that builds and installs them at the house. And we hook a sensor here, and then we hook another sensor right here, and it connects to your phone so you get a text message when your stuff comes. So right now I'm taking in stock right now about $20,000 worth of US dollars worth of stock, and we're going to do an advertising campaign next couple months. Make some videos and market them on Facebook.
All right.
Yeah. So here's here's my phone.
We do the same thing.
Yeah.
We actually advertise the clients.
Watch here how the text
Yeah.
comes when I come. Watch. See how I got a text?
Actually, I have a client related to this who's working in UK right now.
Oh yeah. What's his name?
I'm not remember. Actually, he's not my client. He's the client of my colleague. So I'll let you know.
Yeah. You're good to go. That's how it
That's
works.
nice.
Here, I'll give you my business card. You can send me an email
Okay.
about the whole thing.
That would be great.
Here you go. Just send me an email.
Here's my card too.
Oh, thank you. So you do help with online advertising?
Yeah, like my major focus is on this.
Okay, well just send me an email example of how you
Sure. I can send you a proposal regarding